the deaths are now up to 64, as you as the dashboard would have shown. And my understanding, somebody else passed last night, so it could be 65. I spoke to Dr. Duncan this afternoon, and he said to me that there are 12 individuals on ventilators. When I spoke to him 2 days ago, there were 10. So not only would have had several more deaths, but more individuals would have found themselves on ventilators. They have been intubated. And generally speaking, when a person finds himself or herself on a ventilator, as Dr. Dawood indicated, there's an 80% possibility that the person will die. So at least maybe 10 out of the 12, they will not come off a ventilator and are likely to die. Now, I'm told too that at least 2 of the 12, their vitals are so poor that unless something miraculously happens, they're expected to die within a matter of maybe a day or 2. So we're at 64, but the number continues to climb and to climb rapidly. And we see exactly what is happening in other countries. And it is the countries within the OECS, because of their vulnerabilities and their high levels of NCDs, as well as other structural problems that we have, why COVID is now decimating us. I mean, people are not as resilient as in other regions and other countries. Now, we also have another 11 who I'm told are moderately ill. But from time to time, some of those people who are moderately ill, they take for the worst and they ended up, becoming serious and have to be intubated. Now, as I said last night, a 60-year-old unvaccinated died. Yet another individual, and as they say globally, it's now a crisis of the unvaccinated. A 56-year-old, someone who should be in the productive employ of the economy of Antigua and Barbuda, has suffered a premature death because of ignorance. Ignorance. Now, we have a situation developing at this time in which there's a 26 months pregnant woman in her 30s who is now fighting for her life. And if they're unable to rescue the child, you never can tell. We could have perhaps our first mother and child fatality. Not that we want that. And again, we wish her all the best. We hope that she, her situation improves. Not looking good, I'm told. But we hope that her situation improves and that both herself and her child, will make a strong recovery. But these are the things that we're trying to avoid by getting people vaccinated. And I don't know what else needs to happen in this country for some people who continue to post their ignorant diatribe on Facebook, and they get on the radio and they parade themselves, just for temporary popularity, putting your life and the life of others at risk. In fact, I want to emphasize that our pregnant mothers should be all literally touching base with their medical practitioners, their health caregiver, whoever the doctor is, family doctor is, to get advice as to when they can take the vaccine. There's no if or but as to whether or not a pregnant mother can take the vaccine, or the vaccines for that matter, because they're all safe and efficacious.